Steelers Nation, it's time to talk big. Before we dive into today's huge update, let's take a moment to shout out the hard work being put in by the Pittsburgh Steelers. This team is grinding every day, correcting mistakes, fine-tuning their game plans, and pushing themselves to meet the high expectations that Pittsburgh fans rightly hold. Tough, disciplined, and dominant football. That's the standard, and this team is working hard to meet it. Here on the channel, we're doing our part too by keeping you informed with the latest updates and insights. So, before we jump into today's big news, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed. This is one you won't want to miss. And a quick reminder, if you're looking for some official Steelers gear, check out the links to Fanatics in the description and pinned comment below. You can grab everything from jerseys to sideline hats and help support the channel. Now, let's get into the real reason you're here. The Steelers' defense just got a major boost. Alex Highsmith, who's been sidelined with a pectoral injury, has officially been cleared to return. That's right, no injury designation, full participant. And this is huge news. Highsmith's return not only strengthens the defense, but completely changes the dynamics of how Pittsburgh can attack opposing offenses. Highsmith is not just another linebacker. He's one of the most polished and physical outside linebackers in the league. Even though he's only played 7 games this season, his numbers are still outstanding, with 24 total tackles, 15 solo tackles, 5.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble, and 1 pass deflection. But it's not just about those stats. The real value comes from his ability to control the edge. When Highsmith is on the field, opposing offenses can't simply run outside or double-team TJ Watt without consequences. Highsmith is the type of player who can set the tone, and his return to the lineup is a game-changer, especially when you're preparing to face someone like Josh Allen. And speaking of Allen, that's where Highsmith's return is even more critical. Allen is a one-man wrecking ball. He can extend plays, break tackles, stiff-arm defenders, and then throw deep balls like it's nothing. The Steelers need more than just Watt to keep him under pressure. They need a second wave of pass rushers to collapse the pocket from all angles. That's where Highsmith comes in. His ability to win one-on-one battles and push the pocket from the opposite side of Watt will force Allen to make quick decisions and likely lead to mistakes. The Steelers can't just sit back and wait for Allen to make a mistake. They need to pressure him at all times, and with Watt and Highsmith on the field, Pittsburgh has the weapons to do just that. But there's even more exciting news. The Steelers' defense is experimenting with a new package, the 3 outside linebacker look. Instead of the traditional 3-4 defense, Pittsburgh is rolling out Watt, Highsmith, and Nick Herbig, giving them 3 edge rushers to attack opposing quarterbacks. This new defensive look has already proven to be successful, and it could be exactly what the Steelers need to put even more pressure on Josh Allen. With Highsmith, Watt, and Herbig all rushing the quarterback, the defense becomes unpredictable and relentless. This type of speed and versatility will make it difficult for Allen to extend plays and will force him into situations where he's pressured to make quick, errant throws. Having Highsmith back on the field will give this new defensive package even more punch, making it even harder for opposing offenses to game plan for Pittsburgh's defense. But wait, the good news doesn't stop there. Aaron Rodgers is back. After missing last week's loss to the Bears with a fractured wrist, Rodgers is fully cleared to play in Week 13. This is a huge boost for the Steelers' offense. Rodgers has been playing at a high level this season, throwing for nearly 2,000 yards, 19 touchdowns, and only 7 interceptions. He's also just 69 yards away from reaching 65,000 career passing yards, a milestone only a few quarterbacks in NFL history have reached. Getting Rodgers back in the fold is more than just a physical return. It's about leadership. He's a veteran presence who can control the clock, manage the offense, and provide the stability Pittsburgh needs, especially in a must-win game like this one. On top of Rodgers returning, DK Metcalf is also expected to play despite battling an ankle issue this week. Metcalf is one of the most dynamic wide receivers in the league, and having him back on the field provides the Steelers with a serious mismatch for opposing defenses. With Rodgers under center and Metcalf at full strength, this offense is suddenly much more dangerous, especially as the Steelers head into Buffalo for a crucial game. Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture here. The Steelers are 6-5, tied with the Baltimore Ravens for first place in the AFC North, but the Ravens currently hold the tiebreaker. The Buffalo Bills are 7-4, and both teams are in the thick of the playoff race. This game is huge. It's a must-win for both teams. The Bills have struggled with inconsistency on offense, and their offensive line is banged up. If there was ever a time for the Steelers' pass rush to take control, it's now. With Watt and Highsmith together, the Steelers can wreak havoc on Josh Allen and force him into uncomfortable situations. Rodgers can control the game, keep the offense on the field, and limit Allen's chances to make plays. And with Metcalf back to give the offense a serious weapon, the Steelers have the firepower to win this game. Now, let's talk about the coaching situation for a moment. The Steelers have been frustrating fans, analysts, and even players this season. They've dropped 4 of their last 6 games, and for the past 8 seasons, Pittsburgh has posted a winning record, but has failed to make any real playoff noise. This has led to growing frustration among the fan base. Fans want more. They want playoff wins, they want consistency, and they want to see real change. And after the Week 12 loss to the Bengals, there's an increasing sense that something has to give. There's a growing debate about Mike Tomlin's role in all of this. Tomlin is a beloved figure in Pittsburgh, but there's no denying that the team has struggled to meet expectations in recent years. His involvement in the team's game plans and schemes has increased, particularly on defense and offense. While Tomlin has had success with the Steelers in the past, some believe he may have become too involved, especially when it comes to play calling. There are questions about whether Tomlin needs to step back and let his coordinators handle their units. For example, Terrell Austin, the defensive coordinator, is likely out after this season, and the Steelers need someone who can bring fresh ideas and adaptability. The offense has also been inconsistent with Arthur Smith, a respected offensive mind, possibly a better fit if given more control. The Steelers need to let their coordinators do their jobs, while Tomlin focuses on leadership, discipline, and motivation. And finally, we turn to you, Steelers Nation. What do you think? How much of an impact will Alex Highsmith's return have on the defense? Are you confident about Aaron Rodgers coming back and taking control of the offense? Can the Steelers walk into Buffalo and grab a season-defining victory? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. Before you go, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you're always up to date with the latest Steelers news. And remember, if you want to rep the black and gold, check out the official Steelers gear links below.